Hey, it's Diego with Themes You Develop, and today I'm talking about some of my pawn shop slash thrift store. I guess it's a pawn shop more than anything, but some of the pickups I'd gotten from today. Some really cool cameras I want to get into. I'm going to go and show you a little quick hint of what I picked up. I don't think this gives away too much. I think if you know what you know, if you're looking at, you kind of know. It's really cool. That's actually, I don't think, the neatest thing usability wise for me. But I'm going to show the pickups, the story I got to it, and then the pickups at the end. And I'll throw in some little input on the pickups as it comes along, so stay tuned. So quickly, I bought some of the stuff off of OfferUp. I'd seen a person had a listing that said cameras $25, lenses $6 to $10. So I was going through some of the stuff and I was like, oh cool. And I'd seen this red case out in the corner and I was just like, I think I know what that is. I'd even enhanced the picture, and it's funny because there's a picture on the side just like guys doing the Arthur, like the Arthur meme. I don't know, looks like the DW or whatever. And off to the side it's all the red case. And in that case I noticed that, at least from other videos, I'm pretty sure that's the case for the Nikon F3. And I was kind of just like, whoa, if that's an F3, I've never owned one, I've never even held one before. So I was like, if this is my chance to get one, that'd be really cool. I was looking at other pictures, sure enough it says Nikon on the front, so I'm like, alright, yeah, let's do this. I want to go check that out. I messaged the person saying when's the best time to check it out, and they said, oh, it's a pawn shop. From these hours to these hours come through, so I was like, perfect, the next day I'll show up bright and early. I get there, I'm one of the first ones, just checking out some of the things. There's more people on the side of me, and I'm like, oh wow, just this many people want camera stuff? And I realized, no, it's a pawn shop. People just come here for normal people stuff, not just, camera stuff. So I get there, I see that red case. It's the first thing I gravitate towards. I look at the price before I grab it. It says $6, and I'm like, $6? I thought this was $25. Well, I pick it up. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in the case. I wish I had footage. I just didn't want to disrespect the place and start filming, but there was nothing in the case. So I was kind of just like, whatever. No, this is like cool. The other pickups you're gonna see, you're gonna be like, wow, you shouldn't even kick yourself. This stuff's really good. So first things first is this camera, the Nikormat regular. This is the FT model, which is just the basic model. I think this is the lower level Nikon film cameras, which are still very capable cameras. I'm talking really good build, really good quality, solid cameras all around. I picked it up because it did have the 50mm 1.8 lens, which is a fantastic thing. Good build. It did have a little bottom case. I do have another one just like it, so it's going to be a nice little addition to my collection. And if anybody wanted to get into film photography, with kind of like a light meter, this is a pretty okay option. I would probably go with the Canon AE1 or something, but this is something that if you get used to photography a little bit more, really good contender, something really nice to have in your camera bag. I ended up picking it up for $25 flat. So, very nice. Okay, the next. This will actually work on the Nikormat or all Nikon cameras up to a certain point. All the film mounts are the same. Doesn't mean they'll work 100%, but all the mounts on most Nikon cameras are the same. So this is the Nikon 28mm f2 lens, which is a fantastic lens. It's going to get nice and wide. You pretty much can't miss once you put it on infinity because it gets really close. I picked it up. Some of the quick things that I do to check when these cameras, when I get them, is make sure that the aperture blades opens and close, make sure there's no oil in there. If there's a little bit of oil, okay, it'll pass. Make sure that the elements are there, nothing looks broken, everything seems pretty solid. And yeah, really straight solid pickup that's going to be added to my Nikon film bag, and I ended up paying $10 for this lens. Fantastic pickup. This is something I was not expecting. So these monsters, this is the Nikon 50mm f1.2 lens. This is a very dreamy lens. This thing is solid, it is glass, metal, solid construction. I think Nikon still produces this lens to this day. It was first originally introduced in the 80s. You get some really shallow depth of field. There's obviously the 1.8 that I showed, what's 2 under that one. There's still the 1.4, and then this is the 1.2, which is just a gorgeous lens. I've never thought I'd ever buy one, let alone it actually came, there was 2 in there. The only fault is that on one of the little aperture blades, or on the little control here, it does kind of stick a little bit. It is a little kind of fidgety, and on both of them they don't have the ring around to kind of grip where the little grip goes. It's an overshot, especially since I'm going to be using these for myself. I think eventually I'll part with them, but considering there's 2 but for myself, this is not that big of a deal. I can probably even find some place to get them redone, so a little original or even an aftermarket little thing sticks on here. So for $10, fantastic deal. I am beyond belief stoked. Not just one, two. So really good, really stoked. This is gonna fit perfect for my Nikon F5. But this isn't even the best, I think, at least in my case. This is a fixer-upper, so go easy on her. I did pick up this TLR. It's a rolliecord. I'm sure it's a Model 3. I think it's a Model 2 or Model 3. It's really simple. It does have a 3.5 f3.5 lens. I did notice that some of the aperture speeds kind of stick. Obviously on bulb works. On the fastest film speed, the 250th of a second works. There is some fogging on this lens, but the little movement works. It moves nice and forced for the focusing. The internals work. It does have the ground glass, and it does have the little internal thing, the little magnifier. This is my first TLR, but I knew as soon as I saw it, I had to have it, even if it's a fixer-upper. Honestly, this thing is ridiculous. I ended up picking up this, and I showed early in the video that little film case I bought it for. Let's see. I know you guys like to see prices on stuff. Right here. $25. So really cool. I took it out of the case so it's a little bit more nimble to show you guys. But yeah, really excited about this one. Really excited about all the pickups, honestly. Those lenses, this is going to fit perfect in my camera bag. The TLR will make for a great video in the future because 120 film is still kind of a thing I'm not too familiar with, but I want to get better at. So yeah, tell me how good I did. I think I paid $85 plus or minus some tax for all that stuff. Let me know. I know I obviously did pretty good, but let me know down below what you guys think about some of that stuff. And yeah, if you like this video, like I was saying, make sure to like and subscribe. I have tons of videos just like this and more to come, considering at least once a week I try to put out a quality video. And if you haven't already, check out my Instagram, aim_shoot, developed by the same name as the YouTube channel, where I talk about film camera stuff, film stock, anything you can think of. That last week I even put my Pokemon card collection so people can see it. I still have my original ones, which is a trending topic right now, so I thought it was really funny. But yeah, like I said, keep in the loop with things, make sure to follow my account, subscribe, you know what to do. And that is pretty much it. Keep shooting film, keep hunting for cameras, take care, peace.